Welcome back to Ahmed's World, Into the Nature. In this episode, we delve into the story of the Caspian tiger, a majestic subspecies that once roamed in Central Asia. Join us as we uncover the remarkable characteristics and unfortunate extinction of this magnificent creature. The Caspian tiger, scientifically known as Panthera tigris virgata, earned its name from the regions it inhabited, around the Caspian Sea. It was a subspecies of tiger that adapted and evolved to thrive near rivers and lakes in the challenging landscapes of Central Asia. At its peak, the Caspian tiger occupied the largest geographical range of any tiger subspecies. From modern-day Turkey through much of Central Asia to northwestern China, it made its presence known. In the late 1800s, Caspian tigers could still be found in countries like Afghanistan, China, Iran, Iraq, Kazakhstan, Turkey, and some other countries. However, by the 1940s to 1960s, they had sadly disappeared entirely. The Caspian tiger's vulnerability stemmed from its restricted range, which consisted of areas close to water in mostly desert landscapes. Its survival depended on access to river basins, lake edges, and seashores where it could quench its thirst. The Caspian tiger holds a remarkable place in the annals of big cat history. It was not only one of the largest tigers to have ever lived, but also one of the largest cats in modern history. Its coat featured a stunning gold and yellowish hue, with brown stripes that varied in darkness. The narrow stripes were closely spaced, and its white belly fur boasted distinctive yellow stripes. Thriving in the colder regions of the tiger's range, the Caspian tiger possessed thicker fur compared to its tropical forest-dwelling counterparts, such as the Sunda tigers. This allowed it to adapt to the harsh conditions of its preferred habitat, a dry desert environment with access to water sources, trees, foliage, shrubs, dense grasses, and tugai reeds. The Caspian tiger was known to follow the migratory herds of its preferred prey, including wild boar and various deer species. The conflict between humans and the Caspian tiger intensified as settlers consumed the tiger's prey, depleting the stocks of its preferred species. In the first half of the 1900s, thousands of Caspian tigers fell victim to targeted poisoning and trapping, with bounties promoted by the former Soviet Union until the 1930s. Shockingly, even the Russian army was ordered to eliminate Caspian tigers, leading to a devastating decline in their numbers. It wasn't until 1947 that they received legal protection. However, the clearing of their forest habitat for agriculture continued, pushing them further towards the brink of extinction. Despite the dwindling numbers, there were efforts to save the Caspian tiger. Tigrovaya Bacha, established in Tajikistan in 1938, served as the first protected region dedicated to preserving these magnificent creatures. It became their last stronghold within their range, but sadly, the last specimen spotted in this region was in 1958. By the mid-1900s, the Caspian tiger had all but vanished from its range. The last confirmed shooting of a Caspian tiger occurred in 1957. Officially documented sightings near the Afghanistan border in 1958 and the Aral Sea region in 1968 provided a glimmer of hope, but alas, they were mere echoes of a once thriving population. Some reports suggest that the last Caspian tiger was captured and killed in northeast Afghanistan in 1997. Today, no living Caspian tigers remain, not even in captivity. In 2003, they were officially declared extinct. The story of the Caspian tiger serves as a poignant reminder of the irreversible consequences of human actions on our planet's biodiversity. We must learn from this loss and strive to protect the magnificent species that still grace our Earth. Let's explore some intriguing facts about the Caspian tiger. The Turkestan specimens were generally larger than individuals found in other regions within their native range. In January 1954, a Caspian tiger killed near the Sumbar River had an impressive skull length of 385 millimeters, surpassing the average size. There are even claims of documented killings in Turkey as late as 1970, with questionnaire surveys suggesting a possible survival of Caspian tigers until the early 1990s. It was also called Balkhash tiger, Hyrcanian tiger, Turanian tiger, and Mazandaran tiger. Scientists from various institutions embarked on research to understand the Caspian tiger's genetic relationships. They collected tissue samples from museum specimens and discovered a significant similarity between the Caspian and Siberian Amur tigers. More recent genetic studies have shown that the Caspian tiger is actually a distinct subspecies, and that it is more closely related to the Siberian tiger than to any other tiger subspecies. The genetic data suggests that the ancestor of the Caspian tiger spread westward from China along the Silk Road, and then expanded northward and eastward into Siberia. The two subspecies intermingled for a time, but they were eventually separated by hunters. This revelation led to a proposal to introduce Siberian tigers, the closest living relative, into the Caspian tiger's former range. However, the availability of suitable habitat and prey populations poses a significant challenge. This strongly suggests that the Amur and Caspian tigers share a recent common ancestor, and that this ancestor moved across Central Asia, finding a niche in the regions near the Caspian Sea and in the Amur regions of the Far East. In the heart of Central Asia, a groundbreaking project is underway. Conservationists are bringing back the majestic tigers that once roamed these lands. The Ili-Bokhash Nature Reserve, established by the Kazakhstan government, is being prepared to welcome the return of these magnificent creatures. Unique riparian forests are being restored, and prey populations are being replenished. It's a race against time to create a thriving ecosystem. But poaching remains a threat. Dedicated rangers and anti-poaching units are tirelessly working to protect the reserve and its wildlife. The first Amur tigers are expected to arrive in just a few years. Their successful reintroduction will mark a historic moment for global tiger conservation. Soon, the former range of the Caspian tiger will once again echo with the roars of these magnificent creatures. This is a story of hope and a testament to our commitment to protecting our precious wildlife. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ahmed's World Time Trek for more captivating adventures and conservation stories. Together, let's make a difference and ensure the survival of our planet's precious wildlife. Thank you for joining us on this incredible expedition.